Sir, can I share with you what God says about this? Because that's the most important thing, is what God says about this. We take a Ten Commandments gospel tract.
No, absolutely not.
Why absolutely not?
You should feel sick. You should feel sorry for yourself, to be honest.
Why?
The fact that you're sitting out here in front of this place, taking control of females that don't know what's going on with their life, and you're just out here like just pestering them is ridiculous.
Well, moms murdering their babies and fathers murdering their
That's
babies.
a right that they have. It's human
To murder their
nature.
children?
It is their body. It's a woman's
No.
body. A woman can choose what they want to do with their body, and that is the law, and you know that.
So they can use their body to murder people outside the womb too? Or rob banks?
You know the rules on this shit. You know the rules. Why are you out here pestering them?
Because God says you shall not murder. And the Constitution says that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property. So
I agree with you to an extent. At a certain point, I believe that it should be against the law. I do.
What point is that?
After the stage where they're actually breathing and their heart is beating, I agree that it should be illegal. I do agree with you there,
Well,
but you don't know their stances and you don't know how they feel.
Well, I know how the baby's going to feel when he's being ripped to pieces. And that
It's not even living at this point. It's
actually,
not
at the
alive.
moment of fertilization, that's a basic human fact, a basic human biology. That's a scientific fact.
That's correct.
And so, life begins at fertilization and it ends right here. And
Until the heart is beating.
why do you believe that?
Buddy, I'm a biology major. I went
Where?
to school for biology,
Where?
Southwestern Oklahoma State University.
So what biology textbook told you that life begins when heart starts beating?
That makes sense.
No?
It's just like everything else in this world.
Can you tell me which biology textbook or what teacher told you that? Because that's a lie.
It's what I
I have a biology textbook right here. I'll show you. That says that at the moment of fertilization.
From when? How long ago is it?
You can look it up. And no, it's a
Which one
basic
is it?
fact. Yeah, you can look that up.
Yeah, I actually have read that one.
Yeah, and this one, the first sentence in both the first chapter and second chapter, Introduction to Human Development, says human development is a continuous process that begins with an oocyte, ovum, from a female is fertilized by a spermatozoa from a male to form a single-celled zygote. Fertilization. Not a beating heart, not when the first breath is taken, it's when the sperm fertilizes the egg. It says that in the second chapter too.
That's fine.
So that's just one basic human biology textbook. So, and you know this is murder, so does your girlfriend or wife, don't know.
Murder. It's not murder.
Then what is it, if it's not murder?
What's going on here is none of your business.
Well, it is my business if these are my neighbors.
Pester people is ridiculous.
Well,
That's how I feel about it.
It is my business when it's my neighbors that are being murdered. Because Jesus said to love your neighbor as yourself,
Okay,
right?
buddy.
And these babies are my
You're
neighbors.
sickening. You're actually sickening.
Well, why don't you think these serial killers are sickening?
You're sickening. Go away from me. You keep following me around, I'm going to call the fucking cops.
They're actually already here.
You have free speech?
Yeah.
Quit pestering.
The cops are actually here to make sure. The cops are here to make sure that you can murder your baby, sir. Cops are already here. They're here to make sure that fathers like you can murder your babies. And well, what situation justifies the murder of a baby, sir? Can you tell me?
What about rape?
What about it?
What if you've been raped by
Same.
somebody you don't love?
God says you shall not murder. You punish
I don't
the...
give a fuck. You've been raped.
Well, you don't put the baby to death for the sins of his father. If you think you should, then go murder every born baby who's the product of rape, right? You don't murder people for the sins of their father.
You're sick.
I think it's sick that you're here to have your baby murdered, sir.
I think it's sick that you're sitting out here pestering human beings.
You mean murderers
Their own choices,
like you?
life choices, leave them alone.
Would you want me, if someone came and threatened your life, would you want me to leave them alone? You should man up, sir, and protect your baby. Don't be a coward.